What is the scenario of wastewater treatment?
So the wastewater treatment encompasses a full solution that every mill should have, starting from fiber recovery, closing the loop in terms of using back a lot of water in the system, and ultimately doing a biological treatment followed by filtration, membranes, so that the idea being the water can be made as pristine and clear as they want for each processes. And today, with the industry having pressure on fresh water or sources of water, it is always better to have a good system which gives them the flexibility to treat their own water.
Wastewater treatment remains a critical challenge for the industry. What specific pain points has Krofta encountered, and how has the company successfully converted these challenges into industry-leading solutions?
So, from a process point of view, and paper being so water-centric, water is the lifeline of any paper mill. Because as I said, it is required for stock preparation, it is required on the machine, it is required on showers. You also need to have good water for your felts and wires. So in totality, I think wherever a mill can control its water quality, it is beneficial for them. So I would not say there is any particular punch point. In totality, if they can have a good system, it will help them in the long run. And considering that only, and considering the operational costs and the flexibility, we have tied up with Heron Innovators, Mr. John, where a lot of our DAF systems can be converted into a new technology called SAF, which is suspended air flotation. The idea here is that today when you have an existing Krofta for example, 200 cubic meter per hour, today mills are expanding either by increasing their machine speed or they're putting up new machines. So they need more equipments also, which entails capital cost. So there we are trying that if the machine can be, existing Krofta can be converted to a SAF, so the same machine can be used for at least doubling or tripling the same capacity the same machine uses. So it gives you more throughput and without having a dedicated air compressor and a recycle pump. Maybe John would like to add something more on that.
Yeah, so we replace the SAF, which has been around for 20 years in the States, replaces the pressurization system and the air compressor with what we call an SAF generator, which generates Afron's bubbles, soap bubbles that are 7 to 25 microns in diameter. They, because of surface tension advantages, they attach the particles more readily. We get a lot more air. On the particle, we get faster rise rates, better removal efficiency with less chemistry. So solids are drier, so there's less handling. Not dry. They have less water in them, so there's less handling with them. And the air we generate with this soap bubble is the air, and the air we generate with this I don't need pressure, and I don't need to saturate a waste stream with air. So I'm moving a solution that has 40% air, not 2, and it's significantly less percentage-wise than the DAF would. Like we typically are running about 1% of flow as recycled water. So less water, no pressure, a lot more air, a lot less horsepower, right? So in the bigger units, we'll be down 10% of connected horsepower. Smaller units is not quite as good, but it's still pretty good, right? So there's energy savings, and we say that energy savings offsets the cost of the consumable that we bring to it, which is not very much. I don't think it's too far a stretch to say we're a disruptive technology in that sector, right? And so just about any metric you can measure DAF against, we're going to do better. We're going to be superior to that.
Innovative new products are always welcome in the industry. What are the various profitability points that Krofta aligns its product with?
So definitely, as this new technology is so new, so anybody who wishes to take today a decision, they will evaluate the ROI. And that ROI will justify itself, because today if I have a machine which is treating 100 cubic meter per hour of wastewater, and if the same machine can treat 300 m cube, so automatically their cost of treatment per liter has come down. So that is why this new technology, where more throughput, less energy consumption, will automatically pay back and be a major saving for any paper mill.
Please share the details on your new development for converting extracted waste into gas. How can industry benefit from this innovation?
So a lot of wastewater that we generate, which has high BOD, CODs, that contains what we do, the anaerobic treatment, where we generate methane gas. Now this methane gas is ultimately a source of fuel, which can be taken back either to the boiler, and once you do that, that means you are substituting your fuel, whether it is rice husk or coal, wherever the mills are located. North is more on rice husk, middle and central are more on coal. So that is one saving. The other saving is that today when you generate this gas, the other alternative to it is also converting them into CBG and CNG, which is a higher ROI, because then you can substitute that and put it back into the pipeline of the gas companies, or you can put it in a bottling unit and give it to these oil companies where they are selling CNG. But that is like a phased investment. The first investment I think a mill should do is treat their wastewater centrally, have their own decentralized ETPs, treat the system, generate gas, see the ROI there, and put up the second phase for CBG and CNG conversion. The whole game is about sustainability, and today sustainability is very critical for every mill, because in the long run that is how your payback will be derived.
With AI's growing influence in the industry sector, is Krofta developing any AI-powered solution?
To be honest, we have not explored this on a very large scale. We are still evaluating how it will come into our system, especially for machines and everything. But yes, it will definitely come when we try to do monitoring. Like for every machine that we run, you have a certain flow input, you use certain parameters and use your chemicals. That can definitely be generated, and an app or an application can be made that for a certain application flow, certain chemicals, that treatment can be, I would say, more monitored or more controlled through a AI process, but not something we've looked at today, but it will definitely come in soon. It's on our radar, because that will fit into the whole scheme of our treatment applications also.
What new innovative products is Krofta currently planning?
So in the new innovations, definitely I think our focus this year is, as traditionally we have had with our primary sludge handling, physiochemical treatment. So these two developments for the coming year is, one is the SAF technology, because that will be a very big game changer for the industry. And the second is the methane gas generation to CBG and CNG. So
What are the key challenges associated with these new developments?
I think the challenge here is the mindset of the individual. I would not say for any individual, but collectively as an industry should be aware that technologies are all available in India. We don't have to rely on any special equipment, special technologies. Today we know one thing, that investment is required, but these investments will pay back for themselves in the years to come. Today, how a mill invests in increasing their speed, putting more machines. Why? Because they feel their cost of paper production will come down. Similarly, if their cost of treatment per liter of water comes down, that is their saving as well. So I would request all mills to even look at investing on the water side, because that's also a direct cost for them. And indirectly over the years these costs will come down also when you invest in these new technologies. Thank you so much.